Today guys, isi-share ko sa inyo ang aking paggamit nitong Oppo A57 for roughly 2 months na here in my studio and of course using as a daily driver. I'll be showing you ang kanyang performance, how it was through the 2 months that I've been using it, gaano ka siya ka-okay or probably gaano siya ka hindi okay. Malalaman natin dito sa video na ito. So, stay put. Hi guys, I'm Parin ng Gadget, Sidekick, and welcome back to my channel. So like I said, si Oppo A57 andito sa akin for roughly 2 months. And you can buy this phone for 8,999. I'll be posting the link on the description box below. So bigyan ko lang kayo ng quick refresher dito sa phone na ito. This phone has a 6.56-inch na IPS LCD. And it has the color-rich display na giving you the better resolution dito even though it's not an AMOLED display. The photos here and the videos here are quite sharp. Okay naman siya. Upon viewing for the past 2 months, I was able to enjoy almost watching videos daily on YouTube and on Netflix here. Okay naman siya. The experience was quite rich and quite nice. And down the road, of course, isi-share ko lang sa inyo sa mga experience dito sa phone na ito kung how it was after 2 months. And by the way guys, this phone has 4 gigs of RAM and 64 gigs of storage, which you can expand also the memory. Of course, if you need more RAM, you can expand it sa loob ng kanyang settings. Together with it, it has a 13MP na main sensor sa camera and 2MP na depth sensor. Up front, a 8MP na front camera. The battery is big, 5,000 mAh, and one of the things that I love dito is 33 watts na kanya fast charging. Definitely fast, and running Android 12 and ColorOS 12.1. One of my criterias when I'm choosing a smartphone is looks. Yung tipong gusto mo siyang bitbitin, gusto mo siya pagmalaki sa inyong mga kaibigan, katropa, kabarkada, ka-work, and probably okay din makapakita sa inyong boss. And this Oppo A57, I can say na kaya ko siya ilabas any time of the day, ipakita sa boss ko or probably sa mga co-workers ko na okay, maganda itong phone na ito. It's really nice and sleek. 187 grams ng kanyang bigat, no? It's not really that heavy and it's quite light here on my hands. Saktong-saktuhan lang, no? And what I like is yung setup ng kanyang camera, very clean ang kanyang setup. And what's nice is very thin din ang kanyang camera bump, which of course hindi siya nakakainis, no? There are some other phones na pag inano mo dito sa table, sobrang wobbly na, no? But itong si Oppo A57, well, walang problema. Kunting wobble lang, kunti lang, sobrang kunting-kunti lang. Even though na plastic lang kanyang frames and plastic kanyang back, Oppo made sure na maganda kanyang pagka-matte finish dito sa likod, no? Making sure na walang fingerprints sa likod, and probably that's one of the things na pinakaayaw ko sa phone ko is fingerprint marks na kailangan mo laging punasan, lalo na kung hindi ka naglalagay ng back case. And of course, ang kanyang side is premium naman ang finish, even though I know that it's a plastic. But yung feel niya, no, is not plasticky unlike other phones. One of the things na probably nagamit ko to its fullest potential is this one, 3.5mm audio jack. It's down the road, I can see na it gives me better sound tripping. Kasi yung kanyang loudspeaker is okay lang, not the loudest, even though the stereo ang kanyang loudspeaker, but probably it's not the loudest that I've tried. So gusto ko mas immersive ang experience. So I always use my wired na headphones dito sa Oppo A57. So it's really nice, no? Listening to Spotify, watching videos, it's okay. But of course, if you want something wireless, I would suggest you buy something like this one, si Logitech, the G435. It's really trendy. And they also have a black color that would go bagay dito kay Oppo A57 na black color. But nevertheless, I can say this one gives it a lot of contrast, a lot of life. Ang ganda ka ng color, blue, pink, and purple. Definitely, you should try this one if you love gaming. And hindi lang siya pang gaming. Okay din siya listening to Spotify. And of course, watching your favorite shows on Netflix. So medyo masinsinan ko tinry ang kanyang battery life. So I know that this one is fast charging. That's probably one of the things na gusto ko dito sa phone na ito. 33 watts of fast charging at that price point. Madalang ko makita yan, no? And it's really something that I'm proud of dito sa phone na ito. Charging it in just less than an hour and a half, puno na. It's really fast. It's really great. And of course, yung kanyang daily usage is what's important to me. Itong phone na ito, after testing it for 2 months, kaya niya magtagal ng roughly 2 days without charging. And yung 2 days of course, is just normal usage. Well, hindi ka naman pwede sabihin sa akin na, hindi naman siya tumagal. Pero tad ng gaming ang ginawa mo dito sa phone na ito. Of course not. It's just an average usage. Like I said, social media, making some phone calls, and watching some videos, okay. But babad na babad ka sa games, I'm sure hindi tatagal to ng even 1 day. I was able to bring this phone out sa mga meetings with clients, and they are quite impressed na magandang phone na hawak ko. And they were intrigued and asked me kung anong brand niya. Sabi ko, it's the Oppo A57. And they were surprised na sinabi ko, it's just 8,999. I mean, that's probably one of the other things na might be catchy is the price point. 8,999. Affordable siya, and ganito ang itsura. And probably, maybe nabudol ko pa nga sila. I'm sure one way or the other, yung isa kasi naghanap ng phone. So, baka napabili ko siya. Not sure kung sa online or sa offline, but I'm sure na kung meron siya nito, he would enjoy it as much as I did. And browsing on social media dito sa phone na ito is quite okay. Even though wala naman siyang 90Hz screen refresh rate, okay naman. Browsing through is okay. And of course, checking my other social media like TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, okay din. Watching some reels is definitely okay na okay. Now, in terms of gaming, after 2 software updates, this same pa rin ang settings sa Call of Duty Mobile. It didn't improve, still at low settings. And the heat is still there. Hindi naman nawawala din siya. So, I would suggest that you equip your phone like what I did. This is the Memo DL07. And you can freely buy it on the link I'll be providing on the description box below to further cool your phone since medyo mainit while playing this with this phone. It's a bit hot, around mga 44 degrees Celsius, which kinda medyo nakakairita pag matagalan ka maglaro. No? But if you have something like this, salpak mo sa likod, then of course, bigyan mo lang ng power, you're good to go. Lalamig ng husto ang iyong phone. And so I did a quick comparison between the Oppo A57 and another phone that almost at the same price point. This, on my other hand, is the Samsung Galaxy A13. Now, in terms of battery life, hindi naman sila nagkakalayo. Now, I can say na pagdating sa charging, lamang na lamang si Oppo, no? With a 33 watts of fast charge ito, 10 watts lang meron niya. It's definitely blowing this one away, off the roof pa nga eh. Even having a clear camera at the back is definitely something na gusto ko rin kay Oppo. I wouldn't really say na si Oppo is better in terms of camera versus itong kay A13. But in terms of outdoors, I believe that itong Oppo A57 can take in some better shots versus itong A13. Now, some other things na I should consider is that way better ang design ng Oppo A57 sa likod, and lalo yung kanyang feel, no? Mas i-flaunt ko to sa aking mga friends versus i-flaunt ko ito. This one is very simple, very plasticky ang kanyang feel. I don't really feel na kaya ko ito pag malaki, no, sa mga friends ko. But this one, I can freely show it off. And in terms of display, I can say that the Oppo A57 displayed it a little bit better compared din dito kay Galaxy A13. So if you ask me kung sino better buy dito sa dalawa, of course, I'll say it's the Oppo A57. Now guys, what do you think of this one, the Oppo A57? I can say na after 2 months down the road, hindi nagsislow down ang aking mga apps. And after 2 software updates, okay pa rin naman siya. Wala na feel na nag-slowing down or nagbago sa aking user experience. It's still the same ColorOS 12.1 and running inside Android 12. It's really fast. It's really nice. And even though that yung sa kanyang gaming, it's not probably the best one, but overall, I can say it's still very much okay sa loob na aking pocket. And the best thing that I like dito sa kanya is very trendy siya. So guys, if you want me to do more of yung mga long-term experience, long-term review ng mga smartphones here on my channel, post lang kayo ng message on the comment section below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, click na rin bell icon para hindi nyo ma-miss ang future videos here sa aking channel. And so, ako para si Richmond and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up?